Therefore, I am of the opinion that she is really not a reliable
Hi! Fancy meeting you here in this little old place. I'm Tish, and this is Echo Echo. How we going? Look who's on the screen. Hey. Oh, she's back. She's back in full effect. And I'm here trying to sort of do painting as I go, because I'm still painting this stupid thing here, which is going to look really awesome. It's just a pain in the bum. It's so big, you can't lean it on anything. Anyway, how is everyone? I am a bit, I'm a bit blown away, I gotta say. And I didn't mean to rhyme there. Let's put a little bit of music on it. A little bit of, let's see this one. Yeah, alright. I think we've got a favourite there. Okay, I am going to turn it down a little though. I'm going to try to look more at the camera. So, what to do on a sunny, no, it's actually raining, afternoon, Saturday afternoon, when you don't have a life. I might watch some MLMers just because I'm hateful. Yeah, here I am, hateful little Echo, and I just want to clear something up, okay? I'm being really serious now. We have the internet. I know. And the dogs are chewing something because they just chewed up one of my freaking, like pen that you write on material so you can trace stuff. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? What are you chewing? Can you please just stop chewing the things in here? Stop being so naughty. Missy? I'm gonna have to put everything out of... Oh, I think you broke it. She broke the top of the Nivea hand cream. All right, so we are back with Miss Tracy over here, who I mistakenly called Jennifer for way too long. So to apologize for that, because her name's not Jennifer. I think I called somebody else Jennifer at some point in time too. Sorry. Oh, this is the ugliest color I've ever seen. It's meant to be like a dark yellow. Look at it. Ew. How did black and yellow turn out green like that? I might be able to use it for something. Anyway, so I moved on from Trace. Sorry, Trace. You're not my friend. I don't think you like me very much at the moment. So maybe we're just not friends at the moment. You never know, you might turn around. But can I just say, I didn't realize that Savannah Marie was watching the video until around about an hour long. Like, I just jumped in the middle and said a couple of comments, but because I use a different account for YouTube and my just normal channel browsing, I'm not sure if anyone realized it was me. So there's a couple of people who definitely know, who were in the chat, but they might have, because she has like way more followers than me. So, it could have been missed in the chat. Anyway, I didn't realize that she was talking about me in the beginning of that video. So I was a bit like, Oh, because somebody commented on one of my videos, oh, I'm over here because of Savannah Marie. And I was like, oh, what? I was on that live for 45 minutes or so, but it was a 4-hour live. Bless her, bless you, Savannah Marie. And I know that I sometimes don't love long videos, and now I make long videos. Oh my God. Am I a hypocrite? I just might be. I just might be a hypocrite. Anyway, I went back and had a little look-see this morning, and I was like, ooh, doggy, I really need to... I wrote a pretty long comment on Savannah's, on the comments, and then I was like, nah, I have to respond to it, because I just was like, oh no, I need to add this, and now I need to add this. I'm like, no, just freaking make a video, because she was like, I made it, sis. I have. Look, yes, thank you, fabulous people. I'm up to 164. Hang on, let me go. 164 followers. Amazing. 166, okay? You are not famous. I am not famous. 166 followers. Now, the irony. There's irony, okay? She said... She was talking about me. And she must have watched the other video too. But she was talking about me when she said, well, go on and send it to the little email in basher. And that I can assume is Erin. So I did send it to Erin, and she made a video about it. And then because Erin made a video about it, and Savannah Marie was like, well, I'm going to make a video about it too. So now you really did make it, because Savannah Marie is up there with one of the most followed anti-MLMers. Okay. So it wasn't me, sweetie. That was all you, pretty much. You're pretty notorious at the moment. Yeah. But, look, let's talk about this. I can say that you have a pretty dress, okay? And that you're working the dress out. But it doesn't mean that I'm not going to let you get away with being in a exploitative position as an upline and team leader, okay? For anyone who doesn't know, if you're not sure what's happening, if you didn't know what the big hoo-ha is, so Tracy here is a part of MLM, the new... Well, I think they're going to focus on health and wellness, but they've only started with one product, which is called Access Clarity. Now, this was something that, you know what? I don't think I had filmed my first official anti-MLM video before I started hearing about them. Because I remember I was painting the walls in my art room, and I was watching... it was when the WFAB girls came out with Hills Over Heels, and I was watching that. And then I watched Erin and JJ's sort of intro to, this is the new MLM, it's coming, let's get on it and get out there. And maybe I had made my first video, I can't remember. But then I started focusing. I think it was after Joey's, and I'm like, this lady is just talking in circles, and it's clear that these people were... There was one live I reacted to. Oh no, I think I only just watched it, and it was where Erin said, I can smell your commission breath, and it was like they were giddy because they knew they were going to be rich. And that's pretty gross, because you're rich on the backs of people from underneath you. The problem isn't that you have a sideline, because that's what she's going to say. The problem is what the sideline actually is. And I never, ever called you evil. I said it was scamming. I said it was... I had to rewatch my own video just to make sure that what I said she was calculated. I said she knows what she's doing. I said she was dodgy. But I didn't say she was evil. I think people are more nuanced than that. You aren't just this one person in MLMer. Obviously, you have been a nurse for a long time, so there's going to be that aspect to your personality. You're a grandma because your grandson was on the live at some point in time, and that's very sweet. Obviously, he's got a point of view. You know, we're different things to different people. I've got some students who really hate me, and I've got some students who really like me, and it's whatever, you know. I've got some that hate me one day and love me the next day. That's the fun of being a teacher. But, you know, you just have to stay consistent with who you are. However, who I am, this is pretty much it. Okay? There's nothing else. And I have a good life. I don't have any kids or husband, don't want any of those things. I have pretty cheap rent. I don't have many, you know, expenses. And I've got 4 crazy dogs who I love a lot. My dad lives with me, and it's nice to have him around. You know, I've got a job. Yeah, I want to change my workplace, but I'm going to stay as a teacher. Yeah, I'm doing okay, Tracy, I've got to tell you. And I am enjoying making anti-MLM content. It's not the only thing I do. I also react to some reality TV shows that I like, and yeah. And it's not just all of a sudden. I'm a creative person. I'm an art teacher, drama teacher, media teacher. I've had creative pursuits all through my life, and this is just the one that I'm doing now. So it's not about bringing you down, you know. I hope that you can see that this is a bad thing. A lot of people are going to suffer and lose money, but not you, because you're towards the top 27. Anyway, that was a long intro. I'm sorry. I was like, I'm so good. I'm making, like, you know, short intros now. And then this one's like way too long. All right, let's go. Let's turn this music off. Yes, so thank you, Tracy, because you're the reason why I got all the, like, more subs. Like, I don't know how I helped you with your 5,000 people on Facebook, but yeah, no, I didn't help you get any infamy. No, I helped you get infamy, but I didn't help you get promotions. Anyway, let's do it.
Hello, 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 Facebook. It is super early or super late, however you want to look at it, for me to be putting on makeup. And y'all are still at work, but you know how I love to hop on here and talk. That's my watch back there. It's like, what is it? Hey, bub, what's up? I have had a horrible, horrible, horrible migraine today. I mean, I'm so tired of these things. I don't know what to do with myself. But
I haven't had a migraine in a really long time. So I feel for her there. I used to get them really bad in my 20s, like, you know, knock you out for a couple of days. So if she's still ticking, whew, power to her.
I have to make myself presentable because I am doing a Zoom meeting at 6 o'clock. So I got to do something with this ugly mug, kids. Comment below, please, so I know that I can see my comments. I'm sure y'all are just getting off work or still at work, maybe getting ready to leave. I don't know. It has been a day. It's been a day, been a day, been a day. What you doing, bub? You at work? You going to work? What's happening? Tell me all the things. Hey, Steven, what's up? If you're commenting, I'm not seeing it. So please don't get aggravated if I don't comment back. But I will say hello.
I just have to get my like paintbrushes, which are not within my immediate reach. But I'll keep playing her.
Yes, I will. So I finally, you're off today. Well, I just have to talk about this because I think it's so fun. I apparently have made, I'm not going to tell y'all where it's at, but I have made a video. Finally, I feel so privileged. It's about time. I've been wondering what's been taking so long. Hey, Miss Karen, for these people to latch on to one of my videos.
I wonder how long she's been baiting people then. That's a strange way to put it. And you know, I'll let her keep going because I did watch the beginning of Savannah Marie's live, probably about half an hour through, but maybe to 45 minutes. So I'll see what she says because she might talk about like, you know, how did they find me or whatever, and I want to talk about that.
And hey girl, hey, and be like, she's one of them MLM Huns. I don't know what an MLM Hun is, but apparently I'm one of them. So these people that are haters and do all the things, and yeah, doing all the things. Just dropped a mini fridge off at my daughter's classroom for first year teacher. Well, and that's sweet of you. So apparently we're called Hun.
I have talked to a few American teachers, and it sucks that they have to like furnish their own rooms with most of their stuff. That's crazy. I buy a bit of stuff for myself, but I can claim it back on tax. So,
Okay. Hey, Miss Tanya. We're called Huns if we're an MLMer. Well, I finally made it to a video where I'm on there, me and another trainer, and they're just talking away, stopping it, talking about what we're saying. I'm like, I feel like I've made it. I've made it, y'all. I've made it. I'm finally there that I can be made fun of. It makes me feel good.
I'll have
And
to
the
rewatch
lady's not
that
even
one.
from the United States. That's what makes me feel even better.
I'll have to rewatch that one because I was way harder on Sarah, her partner, than her. I didn't like it wasn't sort of nasty comments or anything like that. I just commented on what she was saying. In that video where she was talking, she was saying how now you've still got time to rank up. Don't wait. Rank up now. You know, don't wait for the next month. Don't leave money on the table. And oh yeah, that's right. I said, oh, that's her money as well as your money. And she also said that she had been matching people up who didn't want to buy a 3-pack. And because you could only get 3-packs. And so she was still signing distributors up as in and pulling them together. And then they would, you know, still sign up but get the product so that they could still count for her team, which I think was very, I don't know. And I said it in the video that I don't think that Van would like that, but then again, Van's very she doesn't have a very strong ethics with regard to this business either, so I don't think she would care. But I thought it was very scammy because people might have been less hesitant to sign up because, you know, they had to commit to 3 boxes, this and that, and she's manipulated it enough to say, you know, "Oh, you don't have to buy 3 boxes, go thirds and you can still sign up." I think that's not a very honorable thing to do when you're trying to build a team before you have customer requirements.
Better. How she found our video she sounds like she's from England somewhere over there. Spot a tea. I don't know. Is that what they say? God love them. I don't have nothing against them. But
She did pronounce that correctly. I do say tea like that. but Australian. Okay. And I'm glad she has nothing against Australians. So the way that I found the video was I typed in a search into YouTube that said MLMer. Okay, and when you do that, well, when I do it, I just get anti-MLM, blah, 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 all the way down. So I just kept going, scroll down, and MLMer, there is like a name, I think, that's MLMer. So there was some of that channel, and then I got to Sarah's channel, okay, which was way down. And I went over there and had a look. I didn't even know you were on it. I was watching it because she was on it, and it turned out to be a pretty interesting video with what you're doing with your team. So that's how I found it. It's not a great mystery. I searched on YouTube. The video was public on YouTube. Oh.
I was just like, I've been waiting on y'all to come for me, and it's finally here. I'm greedy. I'm scamming people. I'm doing all the things. Finally someone's calling me out for being a scammer. Props to you. Hey, Bruce, what's up? I mean, I don't twist anybody's arm. It is what it is. Gosh, people.
Then why did you offer three, like to get people three together to buy the pack? Like they could have waited for next month and when they could order freely. Or did you want fast start bonuses and things like that? Is that why you're saying, don't leave money on the table? No, you're not twisting their arm to do it, true. But you're not exactly, you are applying pressure in a different way. And that's manipulative, okay? I probably did say it was greedy. And that is not an ad hominem attack. That is just how it seems to me. And it's not a personal attack either. It's like this seems very greedy. Anyway, I keep pressing the plus button, but it is on the freaking thing. This is different to watching it live. So, on the website.
But it was pretty funny. I couldn't believe it. I was like, free publicity. Yeah. She commented. Funny. It was on one of the lives I did at the beach. She commented on my attire. She said, your low-cut shirt's beautiful, Miss Tracy. I'm thinking, well, lady, thank you. I'm an evil person. Who knew I was so evil? But apparently...
Yes, I did compliment on her low-cut shirt. It was work, slay. But I never said she was evil, ever. Okay? I don't know her well enough to do that. All I'm doing is reacting to what you said. That's it. Damn it, I pressed the space bar again.
Evil, greedy. Hey, Susie. Greedy and evil is what I am. Who knew? What's up, Bruce? But apparently, she knows me so well. So I would take her word for it. I'm like, what's that show? Dr. Evil. Is that Dr. Evil? Hey, Miss Bobby. I finally made it.
It's a movie, Austin Powers, okay? And you know what? I think this is the second time I have talked about Austin Powers in like 2 weeks. That's weird. How did that come up again? But I don't think you're evil. I don't know you. You're incorrect. You're saying she thinks she knows me. No, I don't think I know you. Okay? But what I am doing is responding to something you've said. And it's always like it's phrased, it seems like, based on this video, in my opinion. We call that protective language. I'm not stating it. And honestly, I don't know. Like I said, we humans, we are nuanced. We have people who know us in different ways. And clearly, this is how I know you because this is all I've seen. If I saw you interacting with your patients or your grandson, you probably seem like a really awesome, caring, lovely person. But that's not what I'm watching. I'm watching you try to exploit this opportunity. So it's just a response. It's not a judgment.
To the big places where they like to make fun of me.
No one's making fun of you.
Okay, Ethan is saying this product is the only.
Okay, maybe Savannah Marie might have made fun of you. She said she's got a good justification for it, okay? And you can go over to her channel and have a look, but I didn't make fun of you. That wasn't it, sis.
One. Oh, that gives me the immediate reaction after I take it. I worked a 12-hour shift last night and was going all night. Sweet, bub. Mad props to you. Evil, greedy lady with great taste. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have evil, greedy ways, but I have great dressing attire. That's what she said. No, she.
You do know that Hugo Boss dressed the Nazis, right? Pretty nice suits, pretty good suits. I don't want to go straight to that, but Coco Chanel, she's pretty well dressed, not a very nice person. Ellen, pretty well dressed, not a nice person. Yeah, like you can be well dressed and not a good person. And I never said she was evil. I said that she was probably greedy, yeah. But I could have been talking about Sarah. I only reviewed the video from the Erin one because I kind of forgot that she was talking about the one with Sarah before. So I'm interested to sort of look at, I think she's talking about like what I look like in this one, but she's not going to go there. I think that's what's kind of what she says.
I'm not going to go there. I laughed though. I was like, daggone, I finally found something that I can be made fun of. It makes me feel good. Why can't they do those videos of me where I make the monkey face and I have all those crazy filters and they come at me with those? Like, come at me with this one, lady. Come on. Come with me. What? I'm sorry. I just had to laugh, but it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. She was saying
I'm funny. It's true. And very humble. So very humble. I'm not sure what she meant, like, come at me with like this. We don't care about anything else in your life that is happening, honestly. Well, I don't care. I just care that you're in MLMer and it seems like it's a scammy company, and it seems like the people who are at the top of that company realize what is happening because they've been in MLMs before, and they know that getting in early to a company is your best bet of being at the top of the tree pyramid, in my opinion.
Scamming all these poor people. And, we weren't scamming. We scammed nobody. Ain't no scamming going on here. It's a product. It's a brand new product. Try it, like it, don't like it. That's your prerogative. But this lady, she was all bent out of shape because I was, scamming people. Hey, Miss Amy, I was telling them how I finally made it to a video that I'm finally getting talked about. It's like, come on, let's go. Let's have at it.
Does everybody remember Mary, the one from Vic Beauty? When she was like, all right, it's my time. I'm famous, blah, blah, blah. And then she got like shitloads of hate. No, I don't think she got shitloads of hate. She got shitloads of like accountability checks, and then she didn't really like it anymore. Let's see how this one plays out, because the last thing that people in MLMs want is an argument that makes sense. Now, Tracy's a bit different because she actually does tell a lot of truth about the MLM process, which indicates that she knows what she's doing and that sort of thing. Oh, this stupid freaking thing. It's funny because the video with where she was talking about Erin Bees, which you can see on Erin's channel, and oh my god, Erin, she is the Zen master. She was so cool. And that video, she was definitely telling some truth about the industry. So I think that her points of view are very switched on sometimes, but that indicates to me that she knows what she's doing as well. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword, and you don't have customers yet. So what do you mean there's a product? The distributors are the customers at the moment. You have to sign up as a distributor to get the product. So yeah, of course there's a product. But you're not customers, you're distributors, brand partners, brand ambassadors, whatever.
So yeah, what else did she call me? Evil. I use the words. There's certain words apparently that scammers use. I use the word pivot. That's a scam word. I didn't know such a thing existed. Apparently, there's a list out there of words that you don't say or you're scamming people. Because let me just ask y'all, you can say it right here. It's not going to hurt my feelings. Do any of you ever feel like I scammed you? Do you feel like
Bully to the bully victim. Am I bullying you? No, I'm not calling her a bully. I'm just saying it's just like if you're their upline, am I scamming you? Downline, no, they're never gonna say. It's like when in the old days, the husband and wife, the husband who's domestic violence abuser goes and the doctor's like, "How did you get that bruise?" "Oh, I walked into a door." Yeah, I don't think you're in the right place to be asking this question, all right? And what she's referring to are weasel words, all right? And I've been talking about them because, as some people know, I'm a teacher and I teach English. And some of the things that we have to teach involves the art of persuasion. Now, last year with my year 9 class, and that's around about 14, 15-year-olds, we looked at advertising because it's smart to do with tweens and teens because they are so targeted with their ads. There's people on branding committee, there are companies that use psychologists to better market to teenagers because they have a disposable income, they're still living at home, etc., etc. So we teach like what is persuasion and persuasive devices. And one of the persuasive devices that people use is called words. And weasel words are words that are repeated where the original meaning is sort of morphs into something else, okay? And it's not necessarily a negative where, you look at the branding of Google, you don't say you search the web as much as you say, I Googled that, like it's changing that word to be more inclusive of this meaning. And the word pivot, so I've got a list of words and I am eventually going to do a video on it. But here's my list of weasel words. WFAB is not a weasel word. That's just there because I must have written a note to myself. But you can see leverage, winning, edifying, all of the things. Pivot. Now, pivot was on here before she said it. Coachable, duplicatable, mindset, team building. Nothing changes if nothing changes. New levels, new devils, servant leader. For MLMer, one of theirs, squirrel brain. Okay? They are words that are used commonly by network marketers that have a different meaning. Or phrases, sorry. Pour into. Please stop pouring into each other. It sounds terrible. Just say that you're inspiring each other, because that's actually just, it more suits what you're doing and it doesn't sound gross. But that's what I mean, weasel words. Now, there's other persuasive devices like a bandwagon where, everybody's doing it. Avant-garde, where you're promising something that's like artistic and, cutting edge. What else? Plain folks, that's someone that's goes along with bandwagon, where plain folks says, this is just a product for everyday people. I can't think of any off the top of any of the other ones, but they all fall under the banner of persuasive rhetoric, which is ethos, pathos, and logos. And these are Greek concepts, which I still teach because it makes sense within the context of persuading. Because as I had a conversation with a student yesterday, sometimes you might have to persuade somebody to do something for you. And it doesn't have to be negative, but in this case, I'm using this knowledge to tell people about how MLM distributors use these persuasive devices. Pathos is using emotion, logos is using logic, and ethos is using an expert. And they're all to persuade in some way. And within the MLM sphere, they're used to either recruit or buy the product. And, we all know that pathos is probably the number one device, because it's the one where you don't need a backing, and it's about feelings. So you're going to get more people with feelings. And they use things like logos, but they're sneaky with it. So logics are facts and figures. So they might have a compensation plan. And look at this. Look at the levels. This is what you get if you get here. And this is our facts and figures in our table. But then the income does not actually indicate that that's what people are getting paid. An ethos is, in an MLM stance, could be considered someone like, for MLMer, Terry LaCour being a part of it. So that might have made people really latch onto it, think this is a great opportunity, etc., etc. His expertise as somebody who has been successful in the MLM business, that's how they use it, okay? And weasel words is a part of one of the breaking the devices down even further. I do plan on doing a video about it, and that's why I've got my little book, which I need a new book. It's fallen apart. Okay, we'll get back to it. So pivot is what she was. Let's get back to pivot. Pivot means changing companies or tactics and doing something new, which might be seen as a little bit, I don't know, crappy in general. But I've only ever heard it like that. Like you had to change companies. Usually pivot means change companies. Usually. Like you're not saying you pivot, you didn't just turn around. Pivot is technically just means turn around. That's not what you mean. And pivot in netball, because I'm a netballer from way back, means like you put your one foot out and then you like spin around. It's fun. No, not really. All right, let's get back to it. So that's weasel words. I will do a video eventually about it, but we get through this one. I got a freaking part to a van. Oh, that woman. Had to make a new post-it because of her. Because she lies, I think, in my opinion.
Like I was like, let's get them out of their money. Let's take everything they got and let's get this show
That's
on the road. Let's bankrupt them. Has anybody ever felt like I've been out to scam them? Like, for real. I'm being serious here. Because apparently this lady thinks I'm a professional scammer. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Oh.
No,
She
you're
said
not.
she just
You're not a professional scammer because you've also got a proper job. So you're a part-time scammer.
typed in the word MLMer and my name just videos popped up. Well, pop it up.
No, that's not what happened. I typed in Elamir and scrolled down like a billion pages and I found Sarah's channel, not yours. I found Sarah's name. I had no idea you were on that video at all because the rest of Sarah's video has this man in it. So I didn't know you were in it. It's a pure coincidence. What a coincidence, people. What a coincidence.
Sister, pop it up. Yeah. Sometimes I want to comment on them, but I don't. Hey, Miss Tanya, see my nose itches. I think I'm allergic to doing these now.
You can.
But
For the
I really
engagement.
do want to, but I won't give him the satisfaction because it is quite funny. I was sucked in it. I'm so happy. You were sucked in on the freebie. Yeah. Like, she can't get off this fixation. This lady can't. She couldn't get off the fixation of that we only have brand partners in. Well, I'm just going to, here, kids, let me say it like it is. Can I be truthful with you? Or would you rather me scam you and lie to you like a dog? I won't do the second, but I'll tell you the truth.
I don't think you're a dog. But I love dogs. I don't call people dogs anyway. So I hate when people say that. Oh, you're a dog. And in Australia, people say you're a dog. See you next Tuesday. That's a common saying. So if you're like a scummy person, yeah, no, look, it's not about that. I don't think you're coming at this with the most integrity. And, like I was just responding, yeah, is that not true? You only have brand partners at the moment. You don't have customers. That is a problem because it's the very definition of a pyramid scheme. Like, sis, come on. But I'm looking forward to telling the truth here because, like I said, she spills the tea and I'm here for that.
Here it is. Anyone who's doing a side gig is trying to earn an income. I said it. Oh, Christine! Hi, Christine!
Being in an MLM is a side gig that exploits people. You could do anything else. Anything else. Okay? But it has been proven through studies by the FTC and the AARP that most people who are in MLMs either don't make any money or they go into debt and lose money. That's a fact. Okay? So if a sideline is so unpredictable, yeah, I'm going to talk about it. And if a sideline job is going to exploit people, yeah, I'm going to talk about that too. Especially, this is what I would like to do. I enjoy doing this. It feels good to be able to call out people who are scamming other people with the promise of lots of money. And that's what Elamir was really all about. Oop, get in early. You even said it, don't leave your money on the table. Yeah. I encourage anyone to earn an extra living however they can, as long as it's ethical and no one gets hurt. Okay, I have not bought from Nike. No, sorry, I bought one thing from Nike over like 25 years, 30 years, which were these like I think they use them for ballet, but I used to get like I am a qualified yoga teacher, and my practice is up to shit. Sorry, but when I was first doing a lot of yoga, I was getting really sore feet, and I thought it might have been because I had bare feet, and so I got these. They're kind of it is kind of like having bare feet, but you've got support. And the only brand I could get was Nike, so that is my one time of spending money on Nike because they're a dodgy company and I don't like their practices. So, I do have things that are not legitimate that I will not support as a way of making money. Okay? Doesn't matter who's selling it. If it's shit, if it's unethical, if people are exploited, then I'm going to say it's that.
How have you been, sister? How have you been? Hello, Miss Christy. So here's the thing. People are not doing side gigs just for fun. So, I mean, we have to love it some. We do. Nothing better to do with her time than put people down. She needs to get a life. Yes, she does. She sure does. Christine, it's so nice to see.
I got lots. I'm already doing something at the same time. I'm painting. I'm doing lots of things at the same time. It's a great life. And I haven't put anyone down, okay? Maybe myself, but that's okay. Self-depreciating humor, I'm here for it. But I don't like Shane Dawson. Boo. All right. Yeah, I know. I gotta get a life. I got one. It's pretty good. It's not all, I'm not going to be toxic positivity. 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 Can you speak? Ma'am. Me. That's to me. I have a pretty good life. I'm pretty happy with it. I'd like a new job, as I have said a few times, but, I'm doing okay. Got a really nice succulent garden. That's something else I do as well. Love my succulents. What else do I like? Lots of things. Embroidery. I do lots of things, okay, lady? I've got a good life.
You, Miss Christy. There's two Christines on here. Hello, both of y'all. So let me just make that clear. Is it wrong to do a side gig for extra income? Yes or no?
If it's
Do
for
you
an
feel like
MLM.
we're Shady McShader pants? Is that what we are?
Yeah.
It's a
In an
business.
MLM.
It is a business. Why is it so wrong? I don't get it. I don't understand why it's so wrong.
No, you do. You do. You know why it's so wrong because you talked about it in the other video. How people rank by, they leave people as soon as they leave the company. You made a pretty good case. I didn't have to make that case. You made it. It was a good case. Because you are more switched on than that. You know why. You know why it's bad. But in this company, you're at the top, so it's not going to affect you.
Okay. Can I ask you this?
Yes.
Is it wrong for people to have yard sales to get rid of their stuff they don't want anymore to try to earn some money from it?
No. And it's not the same thing as multi-level marketing because I am not looking for anyone else's. You don't have to join my yard sale team to be successful. All right. There's no levels. Some joker who woke up too early. Man, have you ever in Australia they hit, we call them garage sales. And if you have a garage sale, you're gonna have somebody there at your house at 6:30 in the morning. Is the garage sale on yet? It's a pain in the bum. I've only ever had one, and yeah, no, I didn't enjoy it. So it's a yard sale is not for me, all right? But I didn't have to pay any money to do it. I didn't have any sales volume. There was no CEO. There was no comp plan. There was no recruiting. Yeah, there was no compliance. Didn't make any health claims it's not the same. This is a straw man right here. Straw man argument. That means you're talking about something that is not equivalent and arguing that it's the same thing. And it's not. Okay?
Is that wrong? Are you being a scammer selling your stuff? I'm just
Depends
curious.
what it, can I just say, depends what it is. Like, some people do like sell crap that's not theirs. That's pretty bad, you know. I don't know if people have yard sales anymore. I don't know. Because most people have like, uh, in our local community, you can get like a little sort of magazine that's got for sale stuff. And I think everybody just uses Facebook Marketplace or Gumtree or whatever. So I'm not sure how successful the old garage sale is these days in Australia or the yard sale in America. I have absolutely no knowledge of yard sales in America, but I don't think that that is, you know, the crutch of this argument. Really, it's a bit of a red herring.
Is that scamming people because they're having yard sales? Hey, Miss Lydia. I mean, I'm just curious. Is that scammy? I mean, it would be if you sold something that you know was broken and you sold it, you know,
True.
kind of thing. But, I mean, those people are trying to earn some money off stuff they're selling. I know it's not the same concept, but you get what I'm saying here. People don't do side gigs. They don't have yard sales. They would call it a free sale. Here's the free sale. Take it all. It's free. They're trying to earn some money off their stuff that they're selling. I'm trying to earn some money off the stuff that I'm selling. Is that bad? Am I a dirty bird for doing that? It's going to be my new word. I'm a dirty bird.
It's not about that. That's the problem, right? It's not about, it's about the company. You're allowed to sell stuff. Like, say you, because she's pretty good at makeup. Like, if you're a freelance makeup artist and you went to do makeup, yep, you can do that as a side gig, no worries. If you are in Saint and you were selling products like that, bad. Even if you were doing their makeup, because you're trying to sell a product that belongs to an MLM business structure, and the MLM business structure is made up to benefit the people at the top off of the backs of the people on the bottom. That's the problem. It's not anything else except for that.
Bird. I'm just asking a question. Is that wrong? Will everybody have the same results? No. Will they all like it? No. Does everybody come to your yard sales and buy all your stuff? No. If they drive by and they see something that catches their eye, oop, I gotta have that lawnmower. Go back and get it, sister. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I look at it. Everything's not for everybody. But I'm just being real here. If you think I'm not hiding anything, I'm in this to earn an income.
I don't think I accused you of hiding anything. In fact, you're putting it all out there. That's why I responded to your video. And that's why I responded to the video from yourself and Sarah. You're saying what, look, maybe you've heard the MLMers say this. We've got weasel words as well. You're saying the quiet part out loud. Like, you're literally saying the quiet part out loud. I don't think there's many MLM brand ambassadors from any company who will say, I am doing this for an income. And that's fucking, like, that is very rare. So well done. Thank you for being honest. Like, that's great. Because that's what we know is the, you know, the guiding factor. For most people. Do they want to be monsters? No, I don't think so. do they get to a point where they've lost sort of they've lost that touch where they don't know anymore how far they've strayed from who they were because they've been rewarded with lot of money for being ruthless and climbing, to the top of the MLM compensation plan, okay? You have to be pretty ruthless to get to the top. It's a fact. I mean, it's not a provable fact, but it's definitely something that has been observed and repeated. So it's refreshing to hear it. I never accused her of not telling the truth. She told the truth, and that's what made the video really interesting and juicy, and I wanted to react to it. You compare it to Joel, right? Who I also did a video on. He's got way less followers than you. And he actually talked about his mother and cancer for 7 minutes of a 12-minute video, and then mentioned MLMer very briefly, and then mentioned, God, blah, 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 blah. He didn't mention income or anything like that. And that felt really dishonest. And that's why I did a video on that. And then I saw him in the video with you and Sarah where the first words out of his mouth was, I need to get to icon 5. So you can see why I might think that someone like Joel is being a little bit dishonest and a little bit, manipulative and scammy that way. I'm not saying you're scammy because you're telling the truth. I'm saying you're scammy because you're in MLMer. That's it. Boom, done. I think that you're pretty honest, and I respect that. I respect that you are going to speak to criticism. Yeah, it's not all about sort of you, if you know what I mean. It's not about attacking you ever. All I'm doing is responding to your video and telling you what I think about what you've said. I'm not going any deeper than that.
I'm doing a business. I pay taxes on it, for goodness sakes. Like, do you know that? Do you know I pay taxes on my bills? I pay that on the bill.
Of course. You have to. I know that. And so do all MLMers. Unfortunately, some of them are a little bit misinformed on that. If you know, then that's awesome too. You're not going to get stung by the old tax man. But I think there's definitely a lot of MLMers who do get stung because they don't realize that your payments for things like trips and cars and etc. is counted as income. So they get a bit stung if they don't realize that, which is a shame because a lot of the people who are joining these days are young people fresh out of high school, and so they're not really clued up on their tax and how tax works. And if you are passing that on to your brand partners or your downline, then that's good too. It is what it is. I wish you weren't doing it for using multi-level marketing, but if you are doing the right thing and paying your taxes, and then that's great. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing again.
Why does that say wrong? I still can't get it through my head. Maybe I need to ask that lady that was making fun of me on my video and say, can you educate me why it's so wrong to earn an income from a side business?
I don't really need to answer that because I already sort of did, but the business structure of an MLM exploits the bottom people so that the top people can get paid a lot more money. And industry studies have shown that most people either break even or lose money in MLMs, and only a small percentage, around about 1%, make money, make a livable. Some don't even make a livable wage, but they make money. So that's why it's not good. Ting.
They are jealous fools. Like if you provide in-home daycare, you're a stay-at-home mom. I give mad props to stay-at-home moms who babysit other people's kids. That's a hard job. It's a hard job. You don't just sit around and eat bonbons all day and watch your soap operas. You got to take care of these kids. You're earning an income. It's a side gig.
Hardest working people in the world is a stay-at-home mom. Absolutely. All right. But an MLM side business generally makes them less present because they have to work all of the time, because that's the pressure that is put on them. Maybe not by you, but definitely by other uplines. Whose was I watching? Oh, goodness me. Oh, it was Jessica Hickson's. So yesterday I was watching Jessica Hickson's video. I think it was still It Works, because she covers It Works. A grown woman was telling her downline, other grown women, hundreds of other grown women, how long they were allowed to be on TikTok. That's crazy. I'm sure you don't do that, because you seem like you are a person who listens to their downline, and it does seem like you're a little bit more real than someone like that, but that's not universal, unfortunately. And you talk smack on Erin, but she was also a leader like that, where she would try to do the best thing for her team, where she was trying to do it differently. That's the same with Angelique, who was terminated from Monate, who was trying to do it different. But it doesn't matter how many people try to do it different and make it legitimate. The problem is not that. The problem is the business model. Okay?
Do you do it for free? Because if you do, you're stupid. I just said it. I did. If you do that for free, you crazy bird right there. Okay?
I know. Yeah,
That's a side business. That's what you're doing.
I agree.
You're selling a service, right? Yes, I'm selling a product. What if you decided to open a daycare business and you had several people? I took care of your babies. What if you had a side business and you decided, well, I'm going to turn this into a full-blown daycare center, and you hire employees? Are you scamming them? I don't think so. They knowingly are working for you. People that come and join me to do this kind of stuff, or any kind of MLM, they know what they're getting themselves into. I'm not twisting somebody's arm, begging them and pleading with them and saying, you going to join my team, girl?
That might be the case, and that's really great for your team, but that's not the case. A lot of people are duped into joining, and it's just a matter of fact. Now, a daycare center, if I was, look, I'm a teacher, so I think there's some parents who think I'm a daycare center. Anyway, we won't go there. But yeah, no, it's not a problem, because it's not an MLM, because the business doesn't have to recruit more childcare centers. It doesn't have it's not the same. Another straw man argument. I believe her when she says that she tells them the truth. That's it. But that's just you. It's not everybody.
We'll take you out. That's not what goes down. People have free will. They have enough common sense to know what they're getting themselves into.
Not true.
Actually, there's a lash company. I watched a video today, and I didn't know this.
Not true. Hang on. Some people are purposely deceptive with what they are saying. Okay? When they say at Monate or at Herbalife, there's never been a better time to join, that's a lie. That's a manipulation. and that is being used to recruit people. So, yep, great for you if you are telling them the truth, but it's not universal, and that's the problem, okay? That is the problem. People don't know what they're getting into because they are promised this life of time freedom, passive income. You can be a six-figure earner. Now, I don't know. I know they don't say that out loud, but I think they do in the other, like in the private Zooms, you know? But that's it because Veronica Bay, who left Monate to join iGenius, her and her business partner, Peter, were on a live where Peter, who is a trader in real life, apparently, he was talking about how he made $60,000 a day and he wants to do that for you in iGenius. And it's impossible. It just couldn't happen like that. Okay? That's deceptive. That's manipulative. And that's the problem. Props to you if you don't make those same sort of claims and lies. Now she's about to talk about Dollhouse. So let's see what she says. I think I'm only going to react to what she says about me.
I don't know anything about the lashes. You guys know how I love lashes. So it's a brand new company. I don't know anything about the lashes. All I know is I watched a video. It was very informative, and I did watch it. I like to know the things. I like to know all the things. So the thing of it is, apparently it's a well-established brand of lashes. Okay, I think they're changing the name, but they've been viral. They've been around. This isn't a new product that I saw the video about. But they decided to turn it into an MLM product. Okay? So watch. Now you watch. All those people joining to promote that company or do that business, now all of a sudden they'll be dirty dogs. Okay? Now cross recruiting, that's a different thing. You're a dirty dog if you do that. We ain't talking about that.
Like you did. That was a bit scammy, definitely. Outwardly scammy. You said you were looking for a top leader that's maybe not feeling the best at their company. You laid that one on pretty thick, actually. So, like I was just giving you props before for telling the truth, but I forgot about that part. Yeah, you were cross-recruiting then, in my opinion. Yeah, okay, yep. A lot of people abandoned Kendra Scott when she went to an MLM model. A lot of people stopped shopping at the Body Shop. A lot of people stopped buying doTERRA oil, and it's still sold in some shops in my local area. Yeah, people do stop supporting companies that become MLMs. Absolutely. And that's okay. That's how we show what we want. That's how we show, our preferences is through where we spend our money. Like, that's where the power is, in that.
But I give props to anybody that's trying to earn an income from whatever avenue that is. They can have several. It's none of my business. I don't care. But what I'm saying is that product was already established.
What about drug dealers, human traffickers, people on the dark web? Because you can find, like, not serial killers. You can get contract killers on the dark web. What else? Sex traffickers? Are they okay? They're just trying to earn a sideline business. I know I'm being extreme here, but if you're gonna argue that we should be able to make money in any way we want, I support people making a living. Well, are you gonna support criminals who can't get jobs because they are considered convicted felons and they're not going to be considered for a job, and they go back into the cycle of crime where they try to find a job, they don't get a job, they have to look after their family, so they commit another crime, then they get caught and then go back to jail, and then over and over and over. What about those people? Do they deserve to run that business? Okay, because that's what you're arguing for here, that people are allowed to do whatever to run a business. Now, that's what you're stating. I'm sure you don't agree with that at all, that you don't agree with drug, trafficking, sex trafficking, etc. I'm 100% sure you do not agree with that, because you spoke quite judgmentally about somebody with their back window out. Although you and me both, we're going down fighting if we're ever attacked. I will make so much noise and scratch so many faces. Whew. You're not going to want to attack me, and so I really identify with that. But if you're going to say that your business is okay because everybody deserves to earn a living, then you got to say that everyone deserves to earn a living. Everyone. And that includes things that are not legal. I need to find my white paint. I've got like a pile of paint here and I can't find the white. So I'm going to get up in a second and try to find it. And then the dog's going to get up because they're going to think it's playtime. And I'm like, no, it's not playtime. All right.
It's already out there. Would you guys boycott a product if it decided, hey, I'm going to turn my product into an MLM company? The only way you're going to be able to order it is if you get online and you get it through a rep.
Yes.
If it's a product you already love and been using and they change their business model, I highly doubt that you're going to say, peace out. It's still the same product. It's just the money that's made from it is going into more people's pocket than the top dog. Is that a bad thing? Somebody answer me on that one. Because apparently that's what this lash company is doing. They decided to take it to an MLM concept. Because you want to know why? Let me tell you why. Okay? Let me tell you why companies are doing such a thing. I mean, you don't have to be a super genius to figure this one out, folks. Okay? You don't have to be a super genius to figure this one out. The reason companies are going to that concept and that business model is because it freaking works. It's less overhead for the company. They don't have to pay for marketing.
Who does it work for? It works for the top. Oh, God, I'm so sorry about the pause game here. It works for the CEOs and the top of the company. That's who it works for. Oh my God. Look, it's a whole mess here. My painting stupid boy thing fell over. The dogs want to go out. What time is it? Yeah, we might just go out. All right. Oh, God damn it. That thing is so annoying. I really want to paint it so that it looks nice, but it just can't sit on anything. All right, I'm just going to press play for a little bit so her face isn't frozen on this forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works for the people who are at the top. That's it, sweetheart. All right. How do you pause? Can you pause your stream or what? There she is. I found the white paint, which is great. Hello. 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 Oh, Wheelsy. We'll have a dog break, hey? What are you doing? Why don't you jump up here, Thief? She just did the biggest leap into nothingness. Like, she just, like, parkoured on the side of the... Oh, it's everyone. Ah, it just looks like, I don't know, it says duplicated dogs. Look, you're going to get your head caught under there. Get out. Come over here. Come over here. Minnie. Minnie's funny. That's her, like... She's going to get cranky in a minute. That's my favorite position she's in. Oh, you probably can't hear me at all right now, but I want to get a tattoo of her like that. I've seen some derpy ones of dash hounds in when they're looking a bit derpy, and they're really funny tattoos. So, all right, I'm gonna go let these idiots downstairs. We'll come back with part 2 of Tracy. Oh my God, we're only 15 minutes in. Why you gotta be a chatty bitch? Me. I'm a chatty bitch. My God. Hopefully she stops talking about me soon and then I can stop. All right. What is that? Let's cut this. Oh no, it'll be too much to download it now. So I'm gonna stop it there. So we were on 15:10. Okay.